Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I am taking a first impressions look at The Way. This is a side-scrolling puzzle platformer inspired by old, kind of ridiculously hard puzzle platformers like Flashback and Out of This World and its follow-up Heart of Darkness, in which you are exploring this strange alien, environment. Well, horrible wildlife tries to eat you, and you awkwardly try to jump away from it and get into a place where it cannot reach you. I should mention that this was actually a key sent to me by Playway SA, which is the publisher, not the developer, who got in touch with me and are basically like, hey, we saw you did this one simulator. We publish simulators and also other stuff. Would you like some keys? I was like, sure. Which, as someone who does the YouTube thing as kind of a part-time hobby, it's always neat and something you don't really expect when someone's like, hey, have these games. And you're like, oh, okay. But yeah, they sent me this key, so, take that as you will. But I'm going to give this a shot, and probably get frustrated with it. Alright, we've pressed E to pay respects. Or dig up the corpse, alright. Off to a grim start. We have dug up this lady's grave. Put the body into the capsule. Alright. So the context given for this on the store page is that we are a astronaut who has gone to an alien world and come back. Our wife is dead, and while we were gone to this alien world, we found something about eternal life, and essentially, I guess we're going to try to go back to this alien world and bring our dead wife back to life. Can't actually read these notes. So we're going to take this frozen corpse with us to space, I guess. A little bit more grim than something like Shadow of the Colossus. Oh, maybe we're not going to take her with us to space. We might just leave her here so she doesn't rot while we're gone. Alright, so now we can actually control. Are we just finding tutorial notes that we left for ourselves? Crouch while holding S, crawl. That'll probably come in handy for escaping horrible monsters. So we're just gonna straight up go into work and steal our company spaceship. Get weapon, transport body, steal spaceship. Some people just can't handle grief, apparently. Was she a space person, too? Or is that just what people wear in this future? Space clothes. Of course, it's from Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Accept our sincere condolences for the tragic death of your wife and our employee. We will cover the funeral expenses. Sincere condolences. Expenditorium AI. So wait, are we Major Tom, or is that from Major Tom? No, I guess we're Major Tom. Alright. We're gonna become a bit of a space oddity once we get out there. I mean, you find these secrets to soul transfer and eternal life on a planet where the aliens have apparently all died off, so maybe that didn't work out so well for them. What? Is this the temple? Or is this our job? I guess this is like a thermal scan. Maybe that'll be important later and we'll have to remember that. From what I know of, Out of This World and games like that, those are definitely the kinds of games where it's like, oh, you didn't pick up this thing, so now you're fucked. Better restart the game. I'm sorry, how did we move that? Did we, like, drag it into this company lorry? I can't drive any further. What? Why is it giving me the interact then? Is there anything up here? Also, it looks like we can go from the foreground to the background, if there are arrows. I don't want to alert the security. Alright, so I guess I gotta platform my way into work. This game definitely has a style to it. I mean, I know some people are like, oh, pixel graphics, lazy developers, but I mean, Out of This World, at least, has a very distinct style to it as well, considering it was an Amiga game originally. And I think this game looks good. I like this kind of very detailed, pixely look. Probably gotta go down here. Yes. I realize it's closed, that's why we need to open it. I guess he means it's locked. Company logo. You can jump onto some surfaces even if they don't block your movement directly. So presumably I do not want to set off these security beams. Ah, shit. Okay, so these beams, looks like they're going into the background when they do that. Oh, I just fucked myself. I was like, oh, I'll stop and wait in the middle for them to change back, but no, you just gotta go. I'm gonna jump over this robot. Dynamic and autonomous. So he's probably gonna be our ship buddy. Let me bring back my wife from the dead, Hal. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Major Tom. Okay, so these ones are a little trickier because they're in a sequence. So I just gotta boop, and then wait for it, and then boop, and then go, and then go. So far, so good. Can I just jump on top of this robot? Just be like, nope. Just jump over him. Good security. So why is the lift blocked? Sleeping guard. Let's break his neck. Hush, only dreams now. It's not like we knocked him out. He was already asleep. He could have just pushed his chair away. See, this is why you can't let your security get too dependent on autonomous systems, because then somebody breaks in and steals your fucking spaceship. Again, this is the kind of game where we're not actually going to get a map, we just have to look at them and try to remember where we're going. So we want to get this thing down to the ship, which means we're probably going to have to mess with the power, energy management, and generators to power something to get the elevator going. And then probably need to switch it back to something else. Alright, well, let's just look around before we start worrying too much about that. Due to the regulations, only one location can be opened at once. I don't think we can get past this robot just yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a break in the beam, so we'll go the other way. Yeah, it doesn't have any power, probably. Okay, so he can still see us through these vent hatches. Gotta play it safe. There's also a ladder there we could have gone up. Amount of collected energy. Emergency discharge can damage nearby robots. I don't know what that did. Oh, we changed the generator manual so we can actually mess with it now. I can't discharge that. I'll probably need to come back once I fuck with the power management. Well, so far we haven't run into anything too bullshit yet. I mean, obviously this is early on, and it is, you know, just a stealth section, but pretty sure these games are known for having some bullshit parts where it's just like, nope, kills you instantly, in some sort of gruesome animation. Go up, please. Alright, so we did also open another vent, which is over here. Laser pistols. Not authorized. Son of a bitch. So we're gonna need to find our camera somewhere, probably, or not a camera, but a, you know, security system, and scan ourselves in. Oh shit! I just trapped myself again, didn't I? Okay. Alright, so this'll... Never mind. So we could add ourselves to the security database, but we need a password, which we'll have to find somewhere at some point. I thought going through that vent would maybe get us past this door, but... yeah, no cigar. So that leaves us the option of going back to the first computer and switching what we have access to. This part might be a little tedious, because it means we're going to have to keep going back and forth to switch around what we have access to. That's gonna... yeah. But such is the way of the kind of forgotten genre of puzzle platformer. Well, I say puzzle platformer, but obviously there are plenty of those, you know, especially in the indie sector, but I don't know what this would be then. It's a certain kind of puzzle platformer that doesn't really exist anymore. Okay. It's turned on now. What is it? I guess it's probably the generator. One of... shit. I gotta go back. So presumably I need to turn those on, you know, without getting caught, which will power up the thingy that we were messing with before, which will allow us to shock the robots in the way of the path of the elevator. Oh, come on. I was at the edge of his laser. Stupid robot. And thus it begins. This is like the Dark Souls of puzzle platformers. Like, there was a time where using Dark Souls as a comparison might have actually meant something, but it's become so overused now for basically anything that is slightly hard or, you know, has you lose anything upon death, then it's just become the generic, it's a harder game. Can I just fucking... nope. Can I cheese the button? Also, what kind of, like, fucking NASA security system is this where they just execute people that they catch on the premises? Premises. You gonna move, or... of course not. So I'm probably gonna need to go up this side, I think, yeah. And then go down like that. So that puts us at 60% power. So I guess I don't need all of them, I just need 3 more to get this thing up to 100%. But I think I need to be over 100% to actually be able to use a discharge, is what that other computer said. So we do need to turn them all on. How do I get to that last one? So I feel like this is where I need to switch their patrol routes somehow to actually get the last 2. I can't even get over there right now. I keep thinking that one's gonna shoot me through the door. Oh, that's how I get up here. Go, go, go! Shit. I fucked my chances. I gotta cross this robot on the bottom and then run back. So, like, go like that. Oh, shit. Jump over, run back. This one will turn around, and then I gotta go up, press the button, oh shit, I fucked it again. It looks like there's actually a pretty decent delay, though, before he starts coming back. Alright, so I got those 4. Gotta do the same thing over here. So those are all powered up to 110%. I don't want to take the chance that he's gonna pop me from far away. So now I can go back... oh, shit. I'm gonna have to go back into the vents and then... shit. Use the discharge, so let's just skip ahead a little bit. Alright, so let's fry these robots, hopefully. The path is clear. We still have to crawl all the way back, though. Okay, so we did that. We still don't have the password to get ourselves a laser pistol, though. Because I assume we're probably going to want to take one of those with us on our little space jaunt. Still no power there. Don't need anything with that. Yeah, I guess I'll just go across here and see what I can find. Except, this robot is still in the way. Or I can get past him by just dropping down. I hope I didn't just cause massive damage to my previous workplace. Alright, found our spaceship. I mean, we haven't exactly stolen it just yet. Oh, there was another post-it note back here, which might have the password on it? Because this is the robot I couldn't get past. Thankfully, that beam does not go down the stair or down the ladder. With weapon authorization server, XK, of course, it's XKCD. Red Dwarf. Man, they're just throwing the references hot and fast here. That's alright. So XKCD123 will get us the laser pistol. And I think we just need the... oh shit. Must go faster. We just need the vents open, which are already open. So I should be able to just go through here and authorize myself. I was kind of hoping that we would get to see this alien world in the course of this video, but it's actually quite an elaborate setup to get there, it seems. Alright, let's see how this pistol works. It's probably mostly useless, as you'd expect from this kind of game. I think it was Heart of Darkness. You do actually get a gun at some point? I might be remembering that wrong. I think that's the one where you make an alien buddy and he actually does most of the shooting for you. Okay, so we can shoot as much as we want. We just have to let it cool down. Well, this will speed things up. Suddenly, we're just running around this facility that we were sneaking around, blasting everything. Blast them. Good thing that there's no actual humans to, you know, overhear these laser pistol sounds. Spare parts distributor. We want a fuse, right? He said it looked like a lemon. So I guess elliptical? I'll take it with me. God, we need to find shapes. Different shapes for each of the pieces of the spaceship. I wonder if he said that because I almost got caught. Oh, Jesus. Alright, dwarf, 0W. "5H. What? Why is there multiple... I'm not even sure what those codes are for right now. But I bet we'll find out. Can I not jump up multiple boxes? Alright, guess there's nothing in this room. Let's head back to the other side, and I guess I'll have to find more notes that tell me what I'm looking for, now that I can bypass the robots. Man, they're gonna come into work in the morning and everything's just gonna be trashed. Yeah, boss, something came in the night, blew up all the robots, and stole our spaceship. Yeah, the one that looks like a lemon. Can I put that in my spaceship? Hello, Tom. He's just gonna tell me if I'm ready to go, I guess. Okay, where did I put this stuff that I need to, you know, make it fly with? Where do I put the goods? Wait, the fuse wasn't even for our ship, it was for the takeoff thing? Sure. I'll just change all of those parameters to the opposite. Can I climb this? Okay, this leads back up here, where I assume... Okay, so I probably have to open the top launch gate before I can climb up there. And I turned on the cargo lift, so I should be able to get the car down here. I'm going to do something I don't typically do, and I think we're just going to kind of skip ahead here to the prepared to launch state, since, you know, you've pretty much seen what this area has to offer. Alright, spaceship should be ready to go now. Denda, piss off and fly the ship. tall ship that is capable of breaking the atmosphere on its own without any sort of booster rockets. Alright, we are now out of this world. And on another. I guess we'll just leave Frosty here for a bit. Yep, there it is. Just straight up dropping the reference. Oh, good. There's a ghost over here. I guess she was on the mission here. We only had 7 memories of our trip here. I feel like that's probably violating some sort of, I don't know, mission policy to send couples to space together, or to fraternize with your fellow astronauts and become a couple. Alright, we got some fucking bugs. I mean, the fact that we have a recharging energy weapon makes this considerably easier, because we don't have to just run away from everything. But then again, I think Flashback was more combat-oriented. He gets knocked down, but he just gets up again, and I don't think we're ever going to keep him down. I bet you do find out the meaning of that in the course of this game, though. Look at that sick shot. I wasn't even trying to hit him. Alright, so we can't just blast this guy because he's camping the ladder. But I bet if we can do this... Nope, never mind. I can't even jump up this small ledge. There we go. Some pretty alien geometry going on here. All these cubical cliffs. Wait, so I can only climb up ledges that are on the side, but I can't climb up these ledges directly above me. It's kind of arbitrary, but alright. Document. So we've got flora and fauna that can adjust their DNA to their environment. Also, I don't know if this fall will kill me, because it seems like you die from fall damage pretty easily. Wow. That thing stings you and you just turn into mush. I don't care, I'll just fucking eradicate this entire alien ecosystem so I can bring back my dead wife. Her tribe believed she was cursed, and so they sacrificed her. Oh wait, wrong story. Triangular cavity. Let's just say eternal... oh, symbol. I was gonna say shrine. Just put in a little triangular thing here, and you've got eternal life. It's as easy as that. Here's the temple. Maybe it's a giant doorway to a portal. Like a portal frame made out of alien obsidian. Oh shit. Why do video games assume that all alien life is automatically hostile to you? I mean, aside from, you know, opportunistic predators, a lot of wildlife would probably not even acknowledge you because you don't fit into their, you know, niche in the ecosystem. But again, it's a video game, so everything is an enemy, including things that are harmless in real life. Like insects. Alright, well, I think that's a fair look at what's going on here with The Way. I was going to say Another World, but no. This is The Way. It is like $15 on Steam. Of course, it's 25% off during the Steam Summer Sale, which might still be going by the time this video goes up. Who knows? I'm kind of slow with that kind of stuff. But, yeah, this seems pretty cool. I thought it might be, you know, the frustrating kind of difficult, but I don't know, this feels modern enough to be much more playable. And not like the kind of game where you kind of need a walkthrough these days to understand it without repeatedly playing it from the beginning to memorize stuff. But yeah, this seems pretty cool. I'll probably try to complete this, because, you know, I might feel a little bad if I don't. But, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not the kind of game I play a lot of, but I'm definitely willing to give it a shot. Anyhow, I've been Shadefire, this is The Way, and I will steal company property with you again sometime in the future. Until then, you folks all take care.